Hello, Lisa here, also known as the Usborne Book Lady. We have come to my favorite part of the show where I get to share Usborne books with you. Really, what makes Usborne books so special? They really are designed to engage children, get them excited about reading. You will discover as we go along here that there's lots of hands-on, there's lots of colors, there's lots of illustrations, and of course everything along the way they're learning, although don't tell them that because you don't want to scare them away. If you're anything like me, you like to save money. I love to save money. So I'm going to direct the books that I share with you around some of the ways we can save money with Usborne. You will be primarily shopping from my website, thetravelingbookstore.com. On the left-hand side, you will see a column including categories. One of the categories you're going to see is collections. This is a collection of Usborne books that we have put together. You can save money by buying the collections. It's going to be a less total cost than if you purchase each book individually. So I'm going to highlight some of the major collections on there. I'm going to be going kind of quickly because we do have a lot of books to cover. If you see anything you really like but you have more questions on, you can private message me or you can post the question on the wall. I'm sure other people have questions as well. Otherwise, you will be able to find all of these on the website, either as a collection or you can buy them individually. So the first collection is the Home Library Starter Collection. And it includes, it's really for babies and toddlers, and it includes this great series, That's Not My Panda. I can't remember which one is in my collection, but you will hear me say with a lot of the books that these come in a lot of different flavors. All that basically means is well, it comes in a lot of different flavors. So like That's Not My Panda, you also have That's Not My Princess, you have That's Not My Monster, you have That's Not My Penguin, you get the idea. So the same concept of the books, just a lot of different subject matters. This is a touchy-feely, and That's Not My Panda. Its ears are too fluffy. Whatever it's not is what you're touching. You can see on the inside, it has great colors. That's Not My Panda. Its back is too fuzzy. Repetitive text, which is great for children learning about words and as they get older, learning how to read. Lots of color you can see on that one. So this is a great one. Another one, I Love You Baby. Again, a touchy-feely. This one also has great colors. Simple text. This is a fun one for babies as you're getting them ready for bed. Of course, these are board books as well. You can see nice, sturdy pages. As they get a little bit older, this is a colors playbook. Lots of fun things to play with. You've got these cutouts here. I don't know if you can see on the video, but this is indented, so you can feel in there and along there as well. Lots of, this one obviously is green and yellow. It includes flaps. Look at that bee, how cute. And squishy things. This one's kind of fuzzy. This is a great way to explore books with young kids. You can see here there's a great, you can trace it along with your finger as well. So these are all part of the Home Starter Collection. This is my actual favorite one, the Animal Hide and Seek. This is a luxury touchy-feely is what they call, because there's so much to touch and feel on this one. And then it also has flaps. So you get to search and look and touch and feel. One of the best things with young kids is to have interaction and discussion around the book. They love spending time with you. So you put a book on your lap, you put the child on your lap, and this book will take you a long way. It's very, very cute. Kids love it. And then we have our baby's very first noisy nursery rhymes, and yes, they are noisy. You have nice tabs across the top, so it's easy for young hands to turn the pages. Lots of color and all of the nursery rhymes that you would expect. So that's one of the Home Starter collections. Then a little bit older Home Starter collection includes these great nonfiction books. I've just pulled on here Caterpillars and Butterflies, Snakes, and Astronomy. These books are great for preschoolers, kindergarten, first graders. Lots of pictures, short amount, bite-sized text. Really helps them get the flavor of whatever they are reading. Nonfiction, so important. But so is fiction. This is great. It's kind of nonfiction and fiction. Where do baby animals come from? Don't worry, moms and dads. This is a completely G book. Starring Pipkin, which is a great penguin who answers, has big questions that he likes to get answered. And you can see this is really cute. He's about to have a baby sister and wants to know where all the baby animals come from. Of course, turtles come from eggs, as you can see there. So it goes through all sorts of different animals. This is also a great one, the alphabet picture book. Again, on the inside, you see these tabs, which makes it really easy for them to turn the pages. This is not quite a board book, but it's definitely not paper. Very sturdy pages as well. And very simple F, fox. Fox, but you will notice there's also other things on here. Flowers that start with F, right? House, you've got a little hair here as well. So this makes it really easy. Another really great book that you can sit and talk to your kids about. Okay, going up in age a little bit, our Discovery Adventure Collection. These are fantastic. This one is helicopters and fighter planes. I can't remember which ones come in the collection, but we have submarines and special forces and spying and all sorts of things. You're going to see great illustrations in here. Again, bite-sized pieces of information, but more. Okay, so this is older for like ages 8 and up. All right, back to our beginner readers. We have phonics, fox on a box, big pig on a dig, goose on the loose. If you have a reader who is learning, who is just starting, please explore our phonics section on the website. We have so many resources that we can really help you with that. Then as they go along, the Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack collections, these are fantastic books for when they're just starting to read chapter books. So this is good for like first grade. I don't know how well you can see this. You can see big print, not as many words on the page. Perfect for really giving them an idea of how a chapter book works and not having them be intimidated about it. Once they have these down, this is brand new. We have Billy B. Mysteries. You can see Billy B. looks a little bit older. This is another great way to get them excited about chapter books. Going on for chapter books, we have Amy Wild, Animal Talker. This is great for second, third graders about a girl with a magic necklace who can talk to animals. Who wouldn't want to talk to their cat? Anna Hibiscus, this is a fantastic series regarding Anna who lives in Africa, amazing Africa. This is a great series as well. A little older nonfiction, Whales and Dolphins. This is a little bit like the smaller books, but again, older. Lots of incredible pictures. One thing I want to mention really quickly, I don't know if you can see there's a little box right here. This book is internet linked, and most of our nonfiction older books are internet linked. And what does that mean? That means that on every single page you can go to, I think it's usbornequicklinks.com. You can put in a code that you're going to find in the beginning of this book and the page number. And it's going to link you up with 5 or 6 great websites that have appropriate information, accurate information, curated information, so you know it's something that is going to help your children. So that is fantastic as well. Okay, I may have to stand up a little bit for this one. This is the Big Book of Big Machines, and it is pretty big. We have a number of different flavors of this one, including animals and a couple other things. And you will see here what makes this book so much fun is that, let's see here, my camera might not be big enough for this. The pages fold out. You can see how big this is. And of course, it flips over to the other side as well. Kids love these books. This is great to put on the floor and they can just lay it out and have so much fun with them. All right, on to more collectors, the Bookshelf Essentials. So these are books that you really should have on hand for school. and just for fun, this is one of my favorite. This is the Illustrated Elementary Math Dictionary. Now, confession time. I sell this mostly to parents for parents. I used it myself. Third grade, my kid comes home and he wants help with his homework, and he says, "Mom, okay, what are you working on?" We're working on range, mode, mean, and I don't remember now even what the fourth one was. Now, I do pretty much know what those terms mean, but it's been a long time since I was in third grade, so I couldn't quite remember what, what you could do for the mode. So I grabbed this book, looked it up in the back. It was all there. It was perfectly understandable. We got through homework wonderfully well. This is a great homework helper. Illustrated Stories of Greek Myths. This whole series, we have Shakespeare, we have Dickens, we have classics for boys and girls, we have Norse myths, we have a whole bunch that we just brought on, is very, very popular. It takes all of this subject matter and really turns it into a format that young kids absolutely love. So this is good for probably 7 and up. And then we get into, this is our science encyclopedia. We actually have 3 of these, the science one, the geography one, and the history one. Great book. I don't know if you can see how thick it is. Again, a great homework helper. This one's all internet linked as well. So every single page on here, whatever subject matter it is, this happens to be plant tissue, there are going to be internet links on there that you can use to expand your kids' knowledge of that. Whenever my kids have a report due or something that they're researching, we start with the book, and then we're able to jump up onto the websites. All right, so another great way to save are combined volumes. So this is one of our new ones, Big Book of Little Stories. And on that categories, I'm pretty sure you'll find combined volumes on the left as well. What makes them so fantastic is this has probably 20 different stories in it. All right, maybe 15. But it's all in one binding. So that means you're only paying for one binding. And in the publishing world, you will find out that the binding is what costs the most. So you save a lot of money with these types of stories. Great illustrations on this one, if you can't see that already. All right. Also, you will find customer specials on the left-hand side. There's 2 different kinds. There's internet specials. There's no minimum for those. You can purchase them at any time. And there are customer specials. Customer specials are usually fantastic. They change every month. You earned up to 3 of them for every $40 that you spend. All right, so some of our new titles that I wanted to show you, the Mosaic Sticker Book. And this literally has 5,000 stickers in it. So you get a page like this. And then you get stickers like this, and you can put it all together. This is another great one that I am loving, 1,000 Things That Go. This is a vocabulary book, so it's not a storybook. Basically, inside of here, you literally have 1,000 things that go. From, let's see here, on the farm, you have a crop sprayer, a mini tractor. All the way, these are old-fashioned things that go. I love this, a farm wagon and an Hammer helicopter. I don't even know what that is. So I would have to go find out so I could tell my son. Fantastic book, so much fun. Point and talk, so very much important. Drawing and coloring. We have great activity books, and this is one of our new big ones. And this really is a pad you can tear off the sheets and take them with you. You can put them on the refrigerator when you are done. This is a fun, fun book. And then we also have ones like this, 50 Things to Draw and Paint. This is definitely older for somebody who has a little bit of experience. And just on those rainy days when you're looking for something to do, this is a great book to pull out with you. All right, I will do 2 more. Story of Astronomy and Space. This one is definitely older. You will see, again, you never lose the pictures. That's something that Usborne Books does really, really well. And this takes, we have the story of astronomy and space, the story of math, story of inventions. If you have somebody who maybe doesn't like math, the story of math is actually a great book to help with that. Because it's not, it's more verbal, it's more in a story form. All right, and then I think my last one will be our look inside. This is a look inside science. We also have see insides of different age, and yes, these are flat books, but they are so much fun. Kids love to open up the flaps and read what's underneath. All right, so there are 2 more ways to save with Usborne Books and More, and you will get more information about these on the wall, and I will probably post some more videos as well. But the first one is to host your own show. Our hostess benefits are fantastic. We could do it in person or we can do it here on Facebook like we're doing tonight. These are a lot of fun. You get to party in your PJs and you don't have to clean your house. The other way is if you see more books than you can possibly imagine getting, you might consider joining us. There will be more information on the wall, but one of the main reasons I joined Usborne Books and More is because I wanted all of these books in my house. I have them. My children read them. They are a lot of fun. But on a side note, I am also earning a paycheck, which is a great benefit as well. So thank you so much for taking me this far. Please comment below on one of the books you liked, so I know you're done. And let's get back to the party.